Welcome, and thank you for joining us on this journey into the mysterious and thought-provoking world of Nostradamus. A year like no other lies ahead, one filled with uncertainty, unease, and anticipation. Nostradamus, the enigmatic 16th century seer whose cryptic writings have fascinated and unsettled humanity for centuries, might have already sketched the blueprint of our future. But what if, as you watch this very video, some of his most chilling predictions are unfolding before our eyes? Imagine how our understanding of tomorrow could shift if his ominous vision for 2025 came true. Before we delve into these prophetic revelations and their unsettling connections to our world today, take a moment to support this channel. A quick like, share, and subscription costs you nothing but plays a vital role in spreading these compelling insights far and wide. Trust me, you'll want to stick around until the very end, as the final prophecy we reveal might leave you breathless. Now let's pause to reflect on the man behind these haunting forecasts. Michel de Nostradamus, or Nostradamus, was more than just a prophet. Born in 1503, he was a physician, astrologer, and mystic whose quatrains, four-line poems brimming with cryptic imagery, have puzzled and inspired scholars for centuries. His seminal work, The Prophecies, published in 1555, contains hundreds of these enigmatic verses. Over the years, many have linked his writings to pivotal events in history: the Great Fire of London in 1666, the rise of Adolf Hitler, and even the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. As we stand at the cusp of 2025, his words seem eerily prescient once more. One of Nostradamus's most alarming predictions for 2025 involves a series of catastrophic natural disasters. In one quatrain, he writes, "Devastation strikes where man has gone, the UAE rises, the earth shakes." Asterisk experts interpret this as a forewarning of powerful earthquakes. Following the recent devastation in Ishikawa, could this merely be the beginning? If the Pacific Ring of Fire were to erupt, the result could be unprecedented volcanic activity and tsunamis, wiping out coastal regions. Entire cities might vanish beneath the waves, leaving nations scrambling to recover while the global economy teeters on the brink of collapse. But the warnings don't stop there. Nostradamus also speaks of extreme weather that fractures the natural order. In another quatrain, he writes, "Fields turn to dust, rivers overflow, the balance of nature lost beneath." Asterisk. His words evoke a world where droughts scorch the land, floods ravage cities, and nature's delicate equilibrium is shattered. In 2025, we could face some of the most extreme weather events ever recorded. Crops might wither in relentless heat, triggering widespread food shortages and soaring prices. Floodwaters could displace millions, creating a humanitarian crisis unlike any in history. A global refugee catastrophe may loom as displaced populations search for safety in an increasingly fragile world. Nostradamus's words might serve as a stark reminder of the urgency to address climate change before it spirals beyond control. Perhaps the most unsettling of all is Nostradamus's prophecy of social collapse. He writes, "Man becomes a beast when the beast turns to famine." Asterisk. Could this chilling verse depict a world descending into chaos as hunger and scarcity drive humanity to its breaking point? If resources like food and water dwindle, even the most stable societies could crumble into disorder. Countries might turn on one another, and civil unrest could erupt on an unprecedented scale. This stark vision of the future challenges us to consider not only Nostradamus's foresight, but also our own preparedness. If these prophecies hold any truth, humanity may face its most profound trials yet, tests of resilience, compassion, and collective action. Riots, looting, and even cannibalism may turn into a terrible reality. If cities become untenable, people may be forced to relocate to rural regions in order to find food. Water wars, which were previously a dismal nightmare, may break out as countries vie over limited resources. Significant political upheaval was foreseen by Nostradamus for 2025. He discussed the fall of strong leaders and the rise of new ones. The eagle cries, "New powers rise or the old ones die," he said in one of his quatrains. The lion and the eagle, which represent the waning authority of Western countries, are sometimes seen as a harbinger of the emergence of new powers, maybe in Asia. According to some, India became a global powerhouse this year, drastically altering the geopolitical landscape. Another quatrain that reads, "The bear's heart weakens, a shadow hovers in between, a serpent takes place," seems to portend Russian upheaval. The deteriorating health of Russian President Vladimir Putin and the possibility of a power struggle among his inner circle may be hinted at by this. Such instability may have significant global repercussions that impact economies, relationships, and security everywhere. Additionally, Nostradamus made a noteworthy forecast about the proof of alien life in 2025. He had written, "The heavens open, the guardians descend, a new era begins." This prophecy has the potential to permanently alter how mankind views its role in the cosmos. Talking to aliens, particularly with sophisticated techniques like telepathy, might promote unprecedented levels of international collaboration, reduce conflict, and strengthen world unity. Another of Nostradamus's warnings refers to naval warfare. He had written, "The waters are getting rough, warships are colliding, a battle is brewing under the tide." According to others, this portends growing tensions between China and Taiwan, which may eventually prompt a naval clash that attracts other countries. A situation like that would have far-reaching effects on economies and stability throughout the world. A different quatrain implies that the British monarchy is changing. It continues, "The crown is weighing down, the people are disapproving, a younger voice is rising within." This may indicate serious difficulties for King Charles III, perhaps opening the door for a younger member of the royal family to take on more responsibilities or take the throne in reaction to popular opinion. The prophecy about cosmic occurrences is especially startling. Nostradamus predicted, "The trumpet will sound, the heavens will split, the fate of humanity will collide." This may allude to a real-world occurrence, such an asteroid or comet hitting Earth, or it might be a symbolic cry for mankind to confront its problems immediately. It may be seen as a last-ditch effort to come together and address urgent issues earlier rather than later. These prophecies are powerful, yet they do not portend an irrevocable fate. Through free will and intentional action, humanity still has the power to influence its destiny. The quatrains provide hints of potential outcomes, but today's decisions will determine how things turn out. With an awareness of these possible obstacles, proactive planning and action can shape the future. Climate change must still be addressed. Investing in renewable energy, cutting carbon emissions, and implementing sustainable practices are all crucial measures in preventing environmental deterioration and catastrophic weather occurrences. Natural catastrophes may save lives and save financial losses by fortifying infrastructure and enhancing disaster response plans. By encouraging global collaboration, democratic principles, and open government, political instability may be avoided and stability can be fostered. Technological improvements in communication, healthcare, and environmental conservation may be fueled by responsible usage. Bringing countries and cultures together encourages cooperation, which helps people deal with world challenges with a common goal and solution. Though they also promote skepticism, Nostradamus's quatrains stimulate introspection. Many of his prophecies are subject to interpretation, and history demonstrates that his predictions are often adapted to suit actual occurrences. Understanding should be guided by critical thinking and reasoning supported by facts, guaranteeing a balanced viewpoint. Throughout history, mankind has shown incredible endurance, even in the face of some dire forecasts. By taking lessons from the past and using group knowledge, individuals may create a future that is characterized by optimism, creativity, and willpower. A reminder of life's frailty and the significance of taking good care of the earth and one another is provided by these predictions, whether they be actual or symbolic. By acting now, we may still work toward a more promising and peaceful future,